Undirected team, y'all the best in the world. It seems that I like y'all more than you ever know, and that's why I spit this quick flow. I'm just playing, y'all. Oh, let me do this though real quick. Take a bow, team. Take a bow, team. Y'all are the best audience on the Internet of Things. I appreciate y'all. No better team than y'all than the Undirected team. And I just appreciate how we're getting better, you know, like one teammate at a time. And, you know, it's just always good to see where you started and see where you get to at some point in life. And I think that's really, really incredible. So, you know, we're only as good as the teammate on the right, teammate on our left. If you could do the big four, like, share, comment, subscribe. I got links down below if you want to donate to the platform and help us get better collectively. You know, one thing you got to do in life is make sure that you are leveling up. And people say, how do you level up? Is it just a financial thing? And, well, yeah, you want to get your finances better and different things like that, but that's not the main thing, okay? And I'm just going to be honest with you. Most people in America, and this is actually not exactly what the topic is, but I'll just say that most of us don't have an earning problem. We have a spending problem. So just always keep that in mind. Just if you ever think about anything regarding the finances, you don't have an earning problem, you have a spending problem. And I'll leave that there. Now, one thing that you have to do is you have to move on from things and move on to better things, right? You can't just stay stuck in one place as far as what you're doing in your life. At some point, you have to move on. And it's not always leveling up, but sometimes it's a lateral move or it's just something different. Now, Facebook is one of those things that I moved on from, okay? Facebook is not a place that I want to be spending my time at under every circumstance, other than Marketplace. Marketplace is good, okay? They do have the biggest audience of all social media platforms. So if you're trying to sell something, I do suggest that you use Marketplace. And that is the only benefit to Facebook, to me. Now, some people say you don't leverage Facebook for you could be making way more money and, you know, tapping into a whole different audience. No, I'm good. I'm fine. I'll live. I've been doing just fine without it for a very long time now. Very long time since I've used Facebook. Now, this guy right here will probably never use Facebook again, but he learned the hard way. He didn't get out in time. And that's one of the problems that we have. So we're going to go into this video and we're going to see why this guy is getting arrested. And he decides to record. And he has very good camera footage too. As you can see right here, he's got the two officers that are in, it looks like his home. I don't know how he's sitting down. I don't know who let him in the house, but they're here. And this is actually a real story. I did verify and check it. This actually happened. And let's get into it and see what's going on. Oh, let me play right there.
What do you mean I can't have any alcohol?
Okay, well I'll tell you. Okay, the time's 20 to 3, 14:40. I'm arresting you on suspicion of improper use of the Electronic Communications Network. And just
What?
127 of the Communications Act, okay? So you do not have to say anything that may harm your defence if you do not mention one question, something which you later rely on court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. Do you understand that?
So I'm actually being arrested?
You're going to be arrested, okay?
Yeah.
You know what's weird is she had all those statutes down and memorized. That's pretty good.
Take that to the police station.
Right.
You, okay, this is in relation to some comments that you've made on a Facebook page. Okay.
Oh, really? Oh, it's a Facebook crime, is it?
Okay.
Right.
So we need to ask you some questions.
Oh, let me preface to say this is in the UK. This is not in America, but I don't think we're far off. Still a Western country, and yeah. You can get in trouble for doing things on Facebook. We'll talk about that more towards the end of the video, though.
About that.
All right.
Have you got anything in your pockets, Thomas?
I've got my keys. I got
a lot of stuff in that pocket.
I think keys.
So, anyone who's been arrested, we can search them under Section 32 of the Police and Evidence Act.
Right.
And that's dangerous items.
I mean, you said I was going to be arrested under some what information? I'm going to be arrested for posting on Facebook.
Some comments that are offensive, obscene, and people have made a complaint about that, and it's
And
they've
can
come
you-
from
can you
a
tell me what
Facebook
this
account
comment
in your
was?
name.
We'll do
Okay,
that
well,
all
we'll
in
do
an
that when
interview.
we interview.
All right. And so,
Okay.
what am I going to be locked up for the night, or?
Hopefully
Well,
not.
hopefully not.
Right. Do I need to
Unless
take
you
my
film
medications
us.
with me?
How,
Yes, we will look at taking all of those.
When do you need to take them?
Well, I've got pain medications. I've got sleeping medication. I've got anxiety medications, which I might take one of those.
Anxiety
instead,
medications.
You know.
Well,
If you got anxiety medications, you don't need to be on Facebook commenting. You need to be working on that. Fix your anxiety, bro, and get the hell off of Facebook. Like, what are you doing, bro? Arguing with complete strangers that are gonna report your comments and posts. What happened to free speech? I mean, did he make threat? I don't know. We don't know what he did, and we're not gonna get that information in this video. So if I get a follow-up or I get more information on it, then, you know, maybe I'll do a community post or something updating it. But as far as what we know, it doesn't seem like what he did was any type of terroristic threats or anything, because they're not arresting him with any type of sense of urgency as far as coming in there with guns ablaze. Like he said he's gonna, I can't say it on here, but, you know, maybe like a threat, domestic terrorism type situation, you know, where he's threatening the lives of people. Just seems like some people were hurt about the comments that he made and they reported him, and now here are the cops. So that shouldn't even be okay to do at all. And lastly, why didn't Facebook just, because I know if I make comments, you can't even make comments on my YouTube page without it being filtered immediately. They look for certain words and phrases and different things that you post, typing in all caps and stuff like that. And they will not even let your post be seen by anybody. And I know Facebook is the same way. So they let certain things get by just so they can cook you. And here this guy goes, about to go to jail.
if we take everything with us, then you've got everything there, haven't you?
And then we've got a nurse up there. They'll be able to
Tuck your belly in, bro.
They'll be able to come and see you, and then once you've been there, they can assess whether or not the medication can be issued.
You
All right,
taking
so
in
we're
what
gonna do,
seems
if
to
you
be an
want to
old
pop yourself
man.
up, we're just gonna
The demographic of
search-
Facebook.
Glasses
Yeah, search you.
to come with you.
My glasses.
Yeah. Do you want to take them with you?
Why?
First of all,
Well.
I'm going to seize this, okay? As evidence.
It's all old people in there. Hold on, team. Oh, the video's over anyways. Look, everybody in there is old. So he's probably about the same age as these people. Hold on, look.
Glasses.
Yeah. Do you want to
Why?
take them with you?
Look, she's old. Okay. And married. Good for her.
Why?
First of all,
Well,
I'm going to
alright.
seize this, okay? As
This
evidence.
guy back here is old.
So it's
And that's all we got there, so we can get out of here. So just based off of their age, I mean, he's definitely a Gen Xer. Could be a boomer. I'd probably say Gen X. That's pretty much the demographic of Facebook. Although there's a lot of young people that use Facebook too, which I'm very surprised about. Like, Facebook is, I feel like you need to be at least like 40 plus to use Facebook. Minimum. Facebook is for like people that are like 45 to however long you stay alive. Like anything under 45, I just don't even see like using Facebook for anything. You know, me personally, I like Twitter. I use IG a little bit. You know, Snapchat here and there. YouTube is incredible. There's some things on YouTube that could definitely be improved, but I think YouTube's awesome. What else do I use? I have to look at my app list. I got a couple other social media apps that I use, but you know, they've all got their flaws and they've all got their positives. I just think Facebook is probably the worst out of all of them. To arrest an old man that, you know, more than likely, whatever he's saying are empty threats. If that, I don't even think he threatened anybody. He just said stuff that people didn't like, but, you know, he got himself in trouble. And people really, for some reason, think that, let's go on an undirected perspective for this. We'll go dark just because this is, we could say this is light, right? Because it's not like, you know, he got guns drawn on him or anything. He'll probably go in there, get questioned and released and all that. But, you know, regardless, he's getting arrested. He'll leave in cuffs and go to the police station. The thing is, why I think this is dark is because, well, I just want to say this. Social media is right next to real life, okay? It's right next to real life. It's not at all separate from real life. I just want us to realize that. The things you say on social media are almost exactly the same as you saying it to somebody's face. If you tell somebody something on social media, you decide to press play or grab your keyboard and type under your profile in your name or even on a burner account, and you say things, right? That's the same as you walking up in somebody's face and saying it directly to their face. That's how serious social media is now. They can use your social media posts to incriminate you by law. So you say something on social media, hey, I'm going to do this to you. Hey, this is what I believe. This is what I would do. This is where I was at. Let's say you commit a crime and you're on social media and you post from the same scene that the crime was around the same time. They're going to go and look at your social media and say, you were just right here. The crime happened right here in Minneapolis, downtown, and here you are on social media within 15 minutes of the crime, right in front of the Target Center. Target Center is where the Timberwolves play, downtown Minneapolis. Yeah, that's going to place you at the scene of the crime, buddy. Well, I was just on social media. No. That is the same as real life. So we have to understand that when you're posting stuff on Facebook and you never know who's watching, but everybody's watching, and most of the time those things are going to be, especially if you do something crazy, most people are going to screenshot it, screen record it, and they're going to have that evidence. Somebody's going to have it. And Facebook itself is going to keep, copies of everything that you do. So, just be careful, team. That's all I really got for this as far as what you're posting on Facebook. Think about social media the same way that you think about real life, all right? And I'll just leave it at this. Even when you meet somebody, right? You can meet somebody on social media and be like, this person lives all the way in California and I'm in New York, or they live in New Mexico and I'm in Arizona, or I'm in Montana and they're in West Virginia. Listen, so you meet this person online, you're in two separate states, right? Literally within 12 hours, if you meet somebody online, you can be in the same city as them. So for instance, I meet somebody off Instagram right now, or off YouTube, right? That I'm on right now, or on name a website, right? Facebook. I can literally say, hey, you want to hang out? Well, how we going to do that? I live in Pennsylvania and you're in Minnesota. Don't worry about it. Keep using this phone. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to book me a flight. It's going to cost me $219 to get to Pennsylvania. They got a flight tomorrow at 1 p.m. So that's 14 hours from now. So the flight is about 2 hours and 45 minutes. So I can be to you in 17 hours. And that's being modest. I could probably get a flight right now to anywhere in the country within about 7 hours. So that's what I'm saying when social media is literally like right here. Like, it's real life, team. So, Generation X, they got to be smarter than this. Like, y'all the ones that invented this stuff, to be honest. Generation X are the ones that invented social media. All the young people use it, but they're not the ones that created it. And if you ask most young people, they don't even know how to write code. Like, you would think they would. You would think they would be adept in being able to use social media and understanding it, but they understand the graphical user interface of it. They don't understand the behind the scenes of how it actually works. A lot of young people, and not to take shots at them, they're only as good as their chargers. Like, if their iPhone dies, they don't even know what the hell to do. They don't know how to fix a charger port. They don't know how to replace a battery. They don't know how to heat the phone up with a heating gun. They don't know how to replace the digitizer within their phone. How to replace the front glass, back glass. replace the microphone port. They don't know. And that's fine, but they should. But, you know, that just goes to say, like, the older generation that actually uses it, it was their generation that invented it, and they don't even know how to keep up with it. So there's a lot going on here, team, but I'm going to leave it at that. Hopefully I gave some good information in here at some point, because that's what I'm always trying to do. If I can't give you something that's going to be beneficial, then I'm probably just not going to say anything at all. But we got to be entertaining too, because that is the fun of this all. Medicine in the candy type situation. I'm out of here. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are the best audience on YouTube, and I'm sticking to it.
Goodbye.
Peace. Hey, hold on.